Hi everyone, I'm back. I was trying to take at least a month or two off, but Spirit's been tapping on my shoulder this morning, and it's afternoon, so I thought I'd sit down and give the floor to Spirit once again. It's January 5th, 2026. Happy New Year, everyone. Yeah, this year's a magical one. All you gotta do is put your mind to it, believe that it is, and it will be. Our thoughts are the magic dust, just so you know. Spirit, with that, I'm not sure of the title yet. For those that don't know me, I'm clairaudient. I hear through my pineal organ. Go ahead. And for this video, we will drop a tear to be shed upon our divine eye. Okay, I don't know that that's a title, but it's okay, because it doesn't have to be. I'll figure that out later. Andrea, you've enjoyed your break. You're resting. For your own eyes, be realized of what it is that we from in the divine wish for all of you, mankind. The human species, an elite group. But for the, go ahead. For the tear we speak of falling down upon you is from our eye. For you're not availing to the holding of the truth. Be known your heart or your eye. I'm trying not to interrupt. I'm just... Andrea, you have had a remarkable, a remarkable view. For your eyes collecting the synchronicities, and through your pineal also gathering images and signals for you. It is why you are swept on high right now. For you're now knowing, not through these two eyes, but through your pineal. And it, go ahead. And the ever-flowing rivers of the divine through your heart. And in this period of time, Andrea, it is why you smile. It is why there's a light in your eyes. And it is why we in the divine have managed to wrestle your painting arm for a seat. For our bringing message for those few eyes. That was a lot of poetry, huh? I didn't. That would drive me nuts. I mean, what my shirt says is, before Elvis, there was nothing. And that's fact. I'm just kidding. Before Elvis, there was nothing. And I really don't think there was. You know, it's all in how we play it. It's all in what we think. If anybody has long-term watched me, I do bring Elvis for message, and he is a pilot of a 747. You know, he still has his voice, but he never sings anywhere. He doesn't want anyone to know of his voice. And he's like 30. He's almost 40, he says, but he's got two little boys and a girl on the way. And then he's probably had his daughter. Anyways, yeah, life's good, guys. Go ahead, Spirit. Andre, when we weep, and we in your all of your higher minds, when we weep, it is for our knowing of your absence to the go ahead your absence to the desire in developing, identifying and developing your third eye. In your videos, in from your heart, your willingness to bring word, it is just for but a few eyes, and it's not for your knowing or caring why, Andrea. The purpose is not withheld you or your eye. Yeah, that's when they saw the truth. No lie, no falsehood can be brought upon you if the truth is not there to be found first. And that's where Spirit's saying this is part of the truth when sought that can be found. And they're saying, and believe me, we from the divine, we scatter this, we place this all around, meaning through very, very many channels, many, many, many ways. The truth will always, always be there to be found. Yeah. Andrea, it does our eye no mercy. There is no softness in the weeping of our eyes upon you. For so many years, and so within each one of you, there's so much value, and yet it's not be known you. Falsehood after falsehood be layered upon you, yet it's securing has nothing to do with ties or straps or somebody else's will upon you. It is your lack of desire from within your own heart and your own mind, your own eye. For your not seeking or needing the connection, a connection. So far is your home, but yet so close to you we are. There is no measure of time for it not be unimportant what is revealed our eyes when we are upon you. For your lacking of your third eye, the divine eye, be given you. and never be failed you. Should you ever decide to reunite through your heart, the desire for your own divinity be known you, your eye, and they're saying without these eyes, be known you, be known in your heart. Andrea, it is not ever going to be unrealized, for we, your hires, everyone's hires, they're saying that there will be no outgoing tide. They're never going to stop trying to bring message, trying to open the eyes, trying to... Andrea, what we want most is your heart to follow. Follow for finding the guidance within it, in its deep and in its hollow. For that is where the chariot waits. With a momentum and a force, breaking through and over any gates. They're very passionate about how we just take it. It just falls off our back. Like I not only have I watched my videos, but I'm like right here carrying the message from Divine, so I'm getting all of the roots of the significance of it through me when I'm delivering it every time about the eye. It's not a gland. It's so ridiculous that idea should be like shot with a rocket to the sky. It's so wrong. How can mankind ever open or use the divine eye? Should they not shed what is blurring their heart from their mind? So there has been a severing. It's not a severing because to sever something is permanent, but it is definitely a blockage. We no longer follow. We don't have any harmony within our minds and our hearts. You know, if one wants to do one thing, the other one is either they're not on board, or it's crazy how Andrea, the heart has always been meant to lead for victory for the individual in the masses of mankind. Our hearts were always sought first before ever consulting or attempting to use our conscious mind. And for it, disaster was not met so fast. For anyone knowing the best advice come from within you, your heart. So vast with knowledge. That's so sad, you guys, but honestly, I'm sure you guys all have your understandings of it too. You know, I've had my heart broke many times, and it never swayed me from loving again, because I don't want to, but I've seen it in my own kids. like my son. His first girlfriend. He was 13. Comes home. He's like, I'm never gonna love again. Forget it. It's not worth it. Love doesn't do anything but hurt you. And I just went. I let him rant, and then when he was done, I went, son, love is the only thing that you can take with you when you leave this world. And love is the only thing that you can leave behind also. The heart is a muscle. Use it. You know? I don't know if he heard me or not, but I know that his older sister, who was going through a heartbreak down the hall, I know she heard it. But the heartbreak, well, it was worth it. It was worth it. It was one hell of a ride. For the greatest events of your life, you have to risk the heartache. Perhaps they leave you, you know, and you're not knowing why, or perhaps they die before you do. It's a cold realization. It really is. But then when you think about it and place your heart towards the sky, you say, if I could do it all over again, would I change anything? Anything to relieve myself of not feeling this for what I received? For me, I wouldn't change a thing. Not about any of it. Because it's just kind of, it is the tuition for the education of understanding love and how far and wide it takes our spirit. Go ahead, Spirit. Andrea, you've fallen into the divine river of flow and love. Not something that you yourself would ever see or believe of yourself. In feeling so much love in front of the camera, yeah, because I'm always nervous about it. It's just, till anybody tries it, they don't know. It's not easy, you know? But I just kind of let go and let God know. It's just so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Under the turtle dove of events, go ahead. Has the return of the flow towards you to commence. Yeah, it has. The minute that I set down this, I'm not doing videos, I'm not going to worry about my book, I'm going to let Spirit handle this and either take me home or carry me because I'm tired. You know, and I'm not knowing what I'm supposed to be doing in these areas. Well, there's a reason for that because it's not my job. Spirit's got it. My job is just to do the next best thing. I've been wanting to finish my wall for so long, and now I just love it. I'm having a lot of fun. Anyways. Go ahead. Andrea, it is without a thanking that you find your joy. Meaning I don't have to receive anything from anybody from it, of it. Exactly, I love that. That's what it's about. Not having an outside pull other than the one from within you to push out To push out. To omit. No, sorry, emit. Put out light. I've always had a heart full of love for humanity. From as long as I can remember, it wasn't where's my seat on the plane. It's look how many people are filling these seats on this plane. How many souls, you know. I've always been aware of it. Not to the extent of what I know now. Go ahead, Spirit, saying something about the Andrea, when we envelope our heart within, go ahead. We seal it, we save it with the sealing of it, not letting anything in, giving ourselves a pat on the back and our egos in the mirror a big grin for the savior heroic act that we've done, for the self-preservation and not being, go ahead, not being taken or misled by anyone. The heart, go ahead. The chambers of your heart at once were thought of as for the purpose of the pumping the Christ consciousness in your blood through your blood. For your own divinity be known of, meaning for our lives for us to exist in these vessels, for these vessels to move. And now it's so many hearts have been chambered and chained and buried below in the dark by the mind. For there's no telling how long of a time. But it is of a fractured mind. It is of a misunderstood tying or tripping up the lines in your mind, meaning it's not wired right, you're not thinking right, it's not right. Andrea, the mind has no sooner understanding of what is divine for its significance in the automobile belonging behind at the tailgate at the tail lights. It is not the headlights that it sings to bring upon itself. The headlights is the light from within your chest, the chest itself. The homing. What's the word? It is the. Go ahead. It is the residing area. It meaning it is the main area from which our spirits reside. Is in this chest. And for it be lost your mind, the connection to your mind and the cooperation and the it's a partnership. The collaboration, it is quite the sacrifice your of what of actions your mind to scale out of the heart in all decisions and communication and even a moment's thought in your mind over time. It is a holocaust to a justice befit divine. Pretty heavy, guys. If you're getting it. It is a holocaust when you think about it. I mean, I have noticed more and more and more and more and more people, they won't lead with their heart. Oh, well, why didn't you go over there and see if she was okay? I don't want her to know I care, or I'm not going to care. Why should I? You know? She's in her own little world, or she'll only play me a fool, or whatever, you know? Whatever, you know? I mean, I can see the widower that loses his wife, that doesn't want to love another woman. I understand that. But the heart is built to be set free and open wide. And it's just a closed chakra space. Like the walnut shells, the nut shells that are very hardened in the outside case. The heart casing is for the divine eye. In the protecting of it. For there are spaces in between the rib cage, the shelter for the heart, for it to receive and emit from it light. I don't know, you guys. This is what I know. All the cliches. Be the change you want to be in the world. I was like, that's not going to save the kids that are being kidnapped. I understand it now. I do. It is love. The collective frequency on this planet has been pulled down and held down for so long. It's no wonder why we think of anything making its way into a space within our heart. It's no wonder why we run and hide, because it's unheard of in the collective conscious mind. It's time to try something new, you guys. It's time to stop allowing for the ruling, for the lead horse be this mind. Stop. It's supposed to be the tailgate lights. The parking lights of anything. It was never meant to to lead the way. It wasn't. For it is not properly equipped. And actually, it can't even qualify at all for any rights in helping you find your way. For it's, go ahead. For it's not combining with the heart. It's not. It's not even. It's not even finding within the heart what it has to say prior to mapping out the way. It's got it all figured out. It's got it all figured out. We don't need to hear what the heart has to say. It's why we are so far mankind today. And it is why our hearts have no jurisdiction where it should have, where it has the most say. No one's listening to their heart anymore. We have to listen to our heart. We don't consult with our heart. Our heart, if our minds are lucky, might consider, running it through our mind. When your gut tells you to run, you run, right? That's a primal instinct. That's a survival thing. In case this heart fails and this mind fails and whatever fails, you got that. You have that. It's innate in you. Your heart, innate in you also. It is the biggest flower of what could ever blossom within you in your lifetime. Steadfast for the racing minds. Running and clopping and destroying everything in its wake. Just to not be the one that's behind. That's so far behind that it won't be noticed at the end of the race. At the front of the line. It's heavy, guys. I love you guys. I'm gonna go. I know this didn't kind of have anything to do with the third eye, but it always does if it comes through the third eye. I think really what it is I think that Spirit wanted to put on display exactly what it is. A result when one does listen to their heart. Yeah. Anyways, tribe members, I feel like with my family gone, that I am the last member of my tribe. And I know now, in this last week, all the synchronicities tell me that I have members, and they're probably looking for their members too. I'm calling you for me to find me. I'm lighting that lighthouse for my tribe. Find me, cause we're gonna light some shit on fire. Watch. All right, guys. I love you, Evelyn. I don't know what you're doing, girl, but just hold on to your boots, okay? Keep the laces all tucked nicely in them, and each one side by side. And if you're not happy You don't have to wonder why, you guys. It's because you haven't given your heart, the spirit within you, a moment's notice, or even a quick glance with your eye. That's why you're unhappy. And all of the things that you can buy will never fill you up. Never. Yeah. So next time you feel like you're going to cry, before you do, you might want to consider the spirit in your heart. You know, you might want to apologize to it for if you're being so selfish for crying for yourself. And this thing is white knuckling it in the back seat, along for the ride. It's not supposed to be there. It's your guide. It's your best friend. It's the holy light. Bye, guys.